Doll Brown's legacy. Sometimes it helps to hear that celebrities aren't so flawless after all. Would you believe that some of them are infected with STDs? To some, this may come as a surprise. And to others, well, they probably already assumed this. Now, we did a research on famous people who unfortunately suffered from STDs. And with that, let's get down to dirty business, shall we? Kristanna Loken. Loken's most memorable role was as the female Terminator in Terminator 3: Rise of the Machines. She's a converted fashion model, so the less she speaks, the better she is at acting. Well, so they say. She has stated that she has had sex with both men and women and feels that women have been more fulfilling to her emotionally and sexually. It has been said that she has herpes. Pamela Anderson. Pamela Anderson is making progress in her battle with hepatitis C. Her doctor has stated that she's healthier and fitter at 40 than she has ever been in her life. During the year 2003, she claimed that she was not expected to live more than 15 years after she got the disease from Tommy Lee. It was announced that she was going to defy all odds and cure the virus. Paris Hilton. Somehow, when I started researching this, I knew I would find Paris Hilton. Apparently, she failed to pay off a storage unit, so her belongings were auctioned off. How could she fail to pay off a storage unit? I mean, come on, she has so much money. Maybe she just didn't want to pay it. Well, they say they found a record or prescription with her name for a drug called Valtrex. This is a drug that is used to treat outbreak of genital herpes. Britney Spears. Her downward spiral has caused her to wake up in some strange beds after an evening of partying. This former member of the ever so popular Mickey Mouse Club has even locked lips with the legendary Madonna. She has been documented buying Zovirax in Kentwood for herpes. Tommy Lee. Tommy Lee allegedly has hepatitis C and has given it to the beautiful Pamela Anderson. Other than dating the famous lady, he's a musician who was a founding member of rock band Motley Crue. Derek Jeter. He may be the hottest guy on the Yankees, but you should think twice before saying that you slipped into the bed with him. He allegedly has herpes, but that hasn't stopped women from throwing themselves at him. The STD hasn't made him any less attractive. Trey Songz. You would never know that this cutie has had an STD. He admits that he has had crabs as a teenager, but shaved off all of his hair down there in order to rid himself of them. Well, he did what he had to do, right? Steven Taylor. From looking at Taylor, you can tell this guy likes to party. Well, his crazy nights have unfortunately left him with hepatitis C. He's either good at hiding it or he's a bit careless. Because he's just as wild now as he was when he was younger. Anne Heche. Anne played the voice of Suyin in The Legend of Korra and was in the TV series called Men in Trees. She writes about her herpes in her autobiography, where she explains that she was molested by her father. Naomi Judd. Naomi is another beautiful woman who allegedly has hepatitis C. She is a singer, songwriter, and the mother of the equally gorgeous Winona Judd. It is a family of superstars, but luckily her STD most likely won't get transferred to her children. Magic Johnson. You've probably heard all about Magic Johnson. The legendary basketball player has had HIV for many years, but is still surviving. He hasn't let the STD ruin his life yet. So if you ever catch one, don't let it get you down. Evel Knievel. He may be a celebrity of the past, but you still know his name, right? He caught hepatitis C and suffered some serious health complications from it. Some STDs are curable, but they're never easy to deal with. David Hasselhoff. If you've ever seen Baywatch, you know exactly who he is. If you haven't watched the show, you probably still know his name. The Hoff allegedly caught herpes way back in the 80s, but is still having fun. Janet Jackson. Everyone knows all about the famous Jackson family. Janet is a singer, songwriter, and even an actress. However, she allegedly caught herpes and was sued by her chef for buying her prescriptions under his name. And with that, it's time for us to call it a day. Take care of yourself and the ones around you. We hope that you liked the video and found it informative. And if you did, then subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon. Your suggestions are very important to us, so do post them in the comment section. And I'll see you in the next video.